Guess who's back? Back again. Tell a friend. Ben is back. I don't know how I feel about this week because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in the evenings, it's going to be the Democratic National Convention shit show, watch alongs, and see August 20th, which is Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is Gamescom in the morning. I don't know which is going to be more retarded because like the game list for Gamescom is not real. I really have no strong feelings on the games lineup for Gamescom. Uh, hello, Burr. Hello, Hawk. Sark. Sark. I am sorry. I have you and Hawk filed together in the same section of my brain. It's like team spick. As is tradition, I'm going to doom scroll until someone calls in. Sark, I almost called you Haka, but because both of you spics are filed in the same bean corner of my brain. You are two, but think is one. Oh yeah, I posted the variant of this here earlier on in general. Appointments already filled up for free abortions and vasectomies outside the Democratic National Convention. They're not making this shit up. This is actually real. It's fucking like this is the reason why I'm going to be doing a watch along at the Democratic National Convention because it's going to be one giant shit show, and shit like this here is not exactly helping. Getting lumped in with a fur fag said, "Hey, now we don't judge who's in the closet." Kamala Harris has a new COVID vax mandate for all campaign employees. What year is it again? Clearly, the year of our Lord, 2020. I'm surprised abortions are free. You would think there'd be more homos for the Dems. Yeah, you think that. You think that. Hamas rejects latest hostage ceasefire deal. This is my surprise face. I am surprised. Now, a single store in Milwaukee boarded up their businesses when thousands of Republicans came to the National Convention. These business owners are boarding up ahead of the Democratic National Convention. Why are Democrats always so violent? Good question. Next question. Because they cater to the Niger demographic. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not even the Nigerians anymore. Truth be told, the Democrats have always been in bed with the commies and stuff, but ever since it's gone full mask off, I just have to laugh at this point. Full mask off, not fooling anyone. Check waiting room. Do it to do. Do it to do. Well, at least one of you niggers piped up.
Hello, Gramps. How you doing, man?
Not bad, you.
Hey, Gramps.
I'm doing great. How was your trip?
Eh, could be better given the circumstances. Like for those who don't know, my mom passed away last year, and this year trip was her celebration of life, gathering with the family.
That was the nature. Like I imagine,
That's a
like
lot of
living in
pics.
rural. I
Was that?
imagine rural Canada is still beautiful. It hasn't
Well,
been touched by the taint of the urban society yet.
well, I did post all those travel pictures as I was out east. But overall, the trip was fine.
Great.
Yeah.
So,
So we all
ready for
excited for if we
Gamescom.
yeah that pretty
I'm very
much.
excited to see Jeff. I'm excited to see Jeff be Jeff.
Dorios Pope. Truth be told, I remember Jeff Keighley back in the day when he was all bright sunshine and butterflies and stuff. But I never really bought into him and stuff. It was just like, whatever.
I'm still waiting. I'm hoping for that one Space Capcom game with the Dadaru. Like I'm hoping that shows up at Gamescom.
But
Well, I
what?
remember. I
It was
remember.
a
Yeah, like Uber posted like a screen cap of like the tentative list of games to be shown off at Gamescom, and I'm just like, whatever.
Pragmata. That was a game that I was looking forward to.
Let me see. Opening times. Like the future game show. That's at 2 days. So, and I won't like if you want to host a watch long for that, go ahead. But I won't be there for that one.
Well, when is that one? Because well, between the Democratic National Convention and Gamescom, it's just like it has to be right in the middle of the day or something, or else it's going to be.
It's time to rise and grind, baby. Okay, Gamescom future game show.
Because I got like the opening night, live stream day
Okay,
1, day
so
2, and then the awards, like on the IGN YouTube channel.
Pragmat. Immediately when I see that thumbnail, I think of Prey.
Yeah, it does kind of give you that prey look based on the environments.
It's a Capcom game. Interesting.
Yep,
Doing
it was.
original IPs.
They were doing original IP. They were that was the we have Dino Crisis at home multiplayer game.
Oh, was this the
Yeah,
one where they had like the fourth wall break in the trailer or something like that?
where
I
they said that
remember
they announced that it got delayed. Was that the fourth wall break you was talking about?
I think so. I'm watching it now.
Yeah, whatever. It's just cutscene. I don't really care.
Capcom still needs to work on their character models.
Well, howdy, folks. I'm
And to
Alex
be fair, they don't have to worry about the spaceman considering he has a helmet.
McKenna, and I play the no-nonsense
When I
outlaw
say not
Sadie
play, not
Adler
play,
in
you
Red
piece
Dead
of shit
Redemption
YouTube.
2.
And I'm Ned Luke, aka Michael
Stop.
DeSanta from Grand Theft
Okay,
Auto
so
5.
future game
You
show
know, the
is
lovable road.
well, they have a 30-minute pre-show thing, and then they'll actually start in 12 minutes. So unfortunately, I can't catch that one live. I'll have to watch it later if there's anything interesting in there to begin with.
I'll I don't know. If it's not double booking with anything else, I might.
And the actual show, let me see. What is the schedule?
Let's see, 3:30 on the 21st.
So you have the opening night live.
3:30 on 21st. Might be able to watch it. See how my mood is at the time.
Key to this. Let me see.
Billy's. Oh my god, I didn't notice that. No, well, is it sponsored because it says on the bottom of the thumbnail streaming on doesn't necessarily mean sponsoring.
Billy, is that specifically the future game show or Gamescom entirely?
Well,
Wait, his future game show is not Gamescom?
he's
It
replying.
says Gamescom, but
He's replying to your future game show post. So, but I think he's just seeing it on the bottom saying streaming on.
Yeah, why the hell did they call it future game
streaming
show?
on Billy. I don't know. Upcoming games. I mean, isn't that what all gaming events are? Just trailers for upcoming games?
Oh, I'm being retarded. I didn't realize the Future Game Show is part of Gamescom. I just saw the Gamescom thing at the top of the thumbnail.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, the Gamescom thing.
Oh, okay. I understand now.
All these different live streams. How am I gonna keep up with this, man?
But if that's its own thing on a separate channel, I have to wonder: is there anything else going on that I'm just not aware of? Because you got the IGN channel, now you have a Future Games show channel.
I'm sure, like, we can watch all of these on one channel. We don't have to like jump between different channels, but that'd be very unwise for them.
Well, they're already doing it. Like the Future Game Show,
Wait, doesn't Gamescom?
the Future Game Show is
Wait.
it's on its own separate circuit.
Let me see, Gamescom channel. They have a YouTube channel. Have they streamed it before? They have. Oh, they have the waiting room for the opening night.
Yeah, because like the main hub, to my understanding, is IGN, because it's their thing.
Hmm.
Pull up
Yeah. So here's the schedule. I could find.
Yeah, it's the same one I saw from the other day.
Also, it doesn't say Billy Porian. Doesn't say Billy sponsoring. It says they're streaming on Billy. I just noticed that now.
Yeah, that's to
Starting
my
to forget the
understanding
Prime
how it
subs.
was.
He'll get his 3D debut. He always has a 3D debut every year, man. And he gets cameos from different celebrities.
Day 5.
Might be a hologram. Maybe.
Okay, well, whatever. I got the IGN, Gamescom, and Future Game Show things all lined up in a row. I am in no mood to bounce around for the Democratic National Convention thing like I did for the RNC. It's like, find all these channels to find this here broadcast. If it isn't on the main YouTube thing, I really don't give a shit. Yeah, I've started different
Yeah,
channels
is
to farm
Kojima gonna
subs.
be there? That's the
Yeah. Well,
Kojima gonna be there in person.
if Jeff's going to be there and there's going to be Capcom, well, not Capcom. I don't think I've heard of any Konami thing, so Kojima might be there.
I don't know what Konami's doing nowadays. They're other than remaking MGS3
And
and working on the Master Collection.
what do we have? All right, Wikipedia, you're pretty good for lists. What is in the future?
Big Conjumbus. MGS bootleg. Oh yeah, he was working on another game as well, other than Death Stranding 2, right?
Oh yeah, that is coming out.
He's channeling he's auteur maxing.
Well, it's been his modus operandi since day one.
Yeah. But this time he doesn't have Konami to bog him down.
Or curb his retardation, however you want to look at it.
Yeah, I see some people take issue with his his auteur self.
I've never really been a big Kojima fan. Like a couple of my friends will suck his dick, a la Jeff Keighley, but me has just been just like it is the Tarantino problem stuff. It's like, okay, he makes good movies. I'll enjoy some of them, but as far as the guy goes, it's like I really don't care. I really don't.
Yeah. Police nods to Snatcher 2. Wait, is the
Fuck.
game called Snatcher, right? Yeah, Snatcher. Snatcher 2.
Speaking of
Starring-
Speaking of Norman Reedus, I'm still waiting for the new Boondocks movie to come out. The Boondock Saints movie to come out.
Oh,
Or has it?
I was like, wait, Aaron McGruder is doing a Boondocks movie? I was about to be happy.
Boondock Saints. The third, or whatever the fuck they're calling it. I know I know it's on the horizon, but when the fuck is it coming out? It's gonna bug me now. Sequel. Boondock Saints 3. Nothing concrete. Boo.
One of many movies just announced that nothing's been done since.
I know. Well, be worse than 2, right? Right. Yeah, I like 2 too. And most of most of my mom's side of the family live in Boston, so making Bostonians cool is a very tough thing to ask for. And Boondock Saints actually does it. Oh, I think I commented on this in the general channel at the time and stuff, but the Northern Lights were getting all the way down to Cape Breton for a few nights, and I swear to God, my cousin is a dentist, and her husband is an electrical engineer who works for AMD, and both of them, I swear to God, attributed the Northern Lights being down so far down south. They blamed it on climate change. I was just like, how? How are you this retarded? It's like, no, I'm going to be Mr. Geologist. This is how high school physics works. It has nothing to do with climate change, you dumbasses. Oh God, I think my brain tried to commit suicide when I first heard that. I literally had to do a double take.
Orion saying, let's see.
And I'm just waiting with bated breath for the Porian essay. If weather didn't exist prior to climate change, then you know. Sometimes, man, sometimes. Because I remember when the Elon Musk and Trump interview was going on stuff, they were just like, oh, those two rich white assholes talking and stuff. It was just like, what the? I swear to God, all my relatives from the States went off the deep end in 2016. Like, they were always liberal and stuff, but like, Trump derangement syndrome is a legitimate thing. And it's sad.
So you should have asked him how did he feel about like Kamala bringing twerkers for her rally
Oh no!
and rappers.
Whenever I'm around my relatives, I shut the fuck up when it comes to politics and stuff because they are all like drinking the flavor aid like true believers. If it doesn't exist on CNN, it's not real life, and it's just like it's just a waste of my time trying to like deprogram them. I gave up with my parents on certain things, and uh spreading away from that there into like extended family is just like I just don't have the energy. I really don't.
Yeah, US had hidden weather machines all along.
Well, it's kind of one of those things like I Will Die on the Hill. Like the core is one of my favorite movies just because of how schlocky it is and stuff. But you know, there are people out there who will believe in that shit. You know, like like the fake birds and all that shit and stuff. And I still get pushback for it's like, oh, Zenlar, you believe all this conspiracy stuff? It's like, no, I believe the real conspiracy stuff, not the woo woo voodoo shit. It's like, no, the American government doesn't have drone birds. Have they tried? Yes. Are they there yet? No. Are they going to try to eventually? Probably. Keep things in perspective, people. There are many more efficient ways for the government to screw you over, other than magical super weapons. Besides modern day governments, their level this is like a dead horse topic at this point. Like the competency issue. The pandemic of competence uh, continues on unabated, which is definitely going to be on display for the convention I'm going to be watching. Oh, I'm going to be so tempted to go. It's going to take everything I have to not go to the liquor store to stock up for the Democrat convention.
When does it start, anyways?
Let's see, 19th, which is tomorrow. So it starts tomorrow. Yeah. Well, they're all.
I can't drink.
Yeah. They're all in the evening. They're all in the evening. Like
I still can't drink for that one day.
Yeah.
Actually, for 2 days, actually.
Whatever, you do you, but I've gone years without touching alcohol at this point. It's not like I'm going to change at this point, even though I really want to.
No, for me, I had to get a colonoscopy, so it was like I can only have like water, Jello, and fucking Gatorade.
I have to ask. I know you're trying to troubleshoot Dana's PC, but I think I would recommend doing it in a VC because it'll be much faster that way.
Yeah, I kind
Because
of
just constantly typing back and forth, it takes a long time.
Yeah, I kind of poked my head this morning to catch up on the Dana Cord and her trials and tribulations of the computers.
And the Nexus channel is now the tech support channel in the gay cord.
Speaking of the gay cord, have I missed anything particularly egregious as of late, or is it kind of just business as usual?
Business as usual.
Nothing much.
I mean, there's a whole Proctor wanted to do a post on Marina, and I'm like, I think you're just ready to let sleeping dogs lives because she's still relevant, and if you start the fire while it's still smoldering, you're just gonna light that fire back up. Because then you're gonna be like, oh, my transphobia, and then nah, I just left from afar,
And maybe that's what he wants.
God, he did tell me to post up all the Crimbo shit that I posted. I'm like, well, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah,
the fucking commie Venezuelans.
You say that 3 times, you're gonna summon Haka.
Commie Venezuelan, commie Venezuelan, commie Venezuelan. Okay, where's Haka?
Okay, let's go for the backup. Glamcock Freddy, Glamcock Freddy. or given the other day's topic of choice, gay tiger.
What the fuck is with the fucking tiger thing? Like the Tony the Tiger Pro. Like what the
self-reported hard yesterday, so
what did he do?
Yeah, he did.
He's the new punching bag.
No, what the fuck did I miss? What did he self-report it on? Is he a furry?
Yes.
He kind of low-key admitted to it.
Okay, explain, please.
I forget how the topic came up. I think we got on the Russian Poland ball thing, and then there was that comic. One of those comics had and Russia has tigers, and we kind of just went off from there.
Oh God.
That's literally all it comes down to. Yeah, if you're wondering why the rape Poland ball and the tigers are now stickers and emojis in Cypher's Discord, you can thank Haka for that.
Okay, let me see. I feed a little tiger ball. I'm Poland ball.
Yeah.
So when do we start putting him in the gas chamber?
Not yet.
He hasn't gone too far yet.
Actually, I can see a cage match between him and Moth at this point. Bugfucker
Oh god,
versus
I wish it were the fucking kaiju, a tiger-based kaiju. Then we would have like Mothra versus that tiger-based kaiju.
well, in this case, it's going to be like Mothra versus King Caesar because that's the closest like tiger cat thing I can think of. Yeah. Porin just posted the comic. I still love the retarded tiger. It's like bleh.
God.
I still can't believe that the Russian government actually paid a guy to make make a Russian Poland Ball comic. It still blows my mind.
I mean, the Russian government also spend money to get on video games too,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
wasn't even that good.
I almost forgot this one here. Arson posted in general the gay cord equivalent of the tiger comic. Your room card's so big, we have everything. Did you know that we have tigers? Uh, and what's everyone been up to as of late?
Yeah, just doing gaming as usual. I was playing Hunt with Pori yesterday.
Yeah, I saw. How's your?
Yeah, as I was saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, is that what you're saying?
No, you go.
Yeah, Pori, as I was saying, drag data into a call and speed this up because text takes too long.
Well, it's not necessarily the text takes too long, as she's retarded.
So, but at least we can get it to her faster.
Okay, so not Porin, Uber. I know you're playing Kingdom of Amalur Re-Reckoning and stuff. That game, no matter how many versions or upgrades or updates I get to that game and stuff, I always come across a certain point where my game will just shit the bed and crash, and my file gets corrupted every time. And I've been like trying to play that game for years at this point. I've just long since
That game
given up.
specifically,
Yes.
the remaster.
Yes.
Have you checked the PC Gaming Wiki entry?
No.
Like they have some. I'll post it here because that's what I did before launching the game.
No,
I didn't have any issues with it so far. Like,
well,
it runs just fine.
Oh, I've given up. I've long since given up on it stuff. But I wish you run the best.
Hopefully, because I did download some DLLs because just in case like it didn't run properly. But so far it's running fine. So I guess I don't need to change anything.
I still remember when that game first came out and what a clusterfuck it was. Like
Yeah, it killed its
like
original studio.
well, it's just so funny because like me and my friend heard about it when it was in production and stuff, and we followed this production history, and then all the hullabaloo around that there, like how Ari Salvatore was pretty much almost not paid, how bankrupted the company and made it. The guy who spearheaded the company in the game was just like a baseball player who wanted to make a video game. It's just like, okay, this can only end well, and lo and behold.
Actual game was like I know the actual game was good in the end and it sold pretty well, but it just couldn't make a profit because it was that expensive to make.
Well, the thing is, that game started off as an MMO, and then it got turned into a single player game.
Yeah, it certainly feels like MMO in places.
Well, yeah, that's because it was developed as one until they had to scale, until they ran out of money and they had to put it out the door.
Yeah, and
Where's the MMO
of all the games, THQ decided to pick this one up again.
THQ, God bless your souls.
They even made new DLC for it.
Yeah, I do remember. I do remember when that the DLC came out and stuff. I think I don't think I ever did end up getting it because I couldn't get the base one to work consistently, and I was just like,
Yeah,
eh.
you're talking about crashing, right? There is a section on crashing, and it says like there are 2 points here, like MSI afterburner or making sure it's not launching with the integrated GPU. So you just check that out.
Here's the thing. The instant I have to put in more effort than it's worth for me to, if I have to put in effort to play a game, I just don't. I'm at that point right now.
Yeah, I can understand. You got enough on your plate already.
Yeah, like especially when I get it, like the copy I have is off GOG, and it's like GOG makes things work, and if it can't even work off of just like the base download off of GOG, then it's just like, well, this is just fucked.
I mean, if you ever had get the time, you could see if you had get any crash logs and see what actually caused it to crash to begin with.
Speaking of GOG and getting things to work, man, I'm glad that Alpha Protocol got re-released and is actually working.
Yeah, it got taken off because of the licensed music, right?
Yep. And all they had to do was just call up Sega and be like, "Hey, can we bring this back up?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So it was just nothing
game
but.
as well.
So I'm like, that game was despite all of its jank, it's still a fun role playing game.
On Steam as well.
Is it? I thought it was. I thought
Yeah,
it was
it is.
GOG.
It's on Steam too. Look.
Huh. Okay.
Obsidian. Oh boy, Obsidian.
I've never played or watched Alpha Protocol.
I only know about this game because a long time ago, like
Oh, you
I
could.
saw
You
one
go.
scene from it where you are trapped and the woman decides to like sexually assault you while you're like tied up.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say. Oh, you could actually purchase it. I thought it was gonna be like you could download it again.
Hey, Porian, the majority of my GOG games list is actually free games just from subscribing to the newsletter.
Same. I think I can actually list which games I've actually played. I played Free Space and like a few minutes of Alien Breed. That's it. Oh, and I played Serious Sam like back when they released the first encounter for free, and then I decided to buy the rest of the series.
The free game that I bought that I got from GOG was Fallout. Had really fun with that.
Yeah, GOG's big draw is DRM free, so you can just pirate it and nothing happens.
Well, I just like the notion of being able to get the install file. That's why I'm not a super big fan of Steam. It's like I want the install file so I can.
Are you a fan of Steam hams at least?
They are tasty.
Oh, I forgot. The only thing I bought from GOG was Medal of Honor Allied Assault, because that's the only place you can buy it.
Good.
I'm just gonna go through my thing. Free, bought,
Yeah, I only bought one
free.
game. The rest is all free.
A good chunk of my GOG catalog is all bought. I think there's probably like only a handful of it that's like I got for free.
I think I'll only buy from GOG if there's a game I'm interested in, and you can only find it on GOG.
Yeah, I mean, I did buy it off GOG if it's an old game because, like, shit don't work. Like, I don't want to fiddle with more things,
Steam's actually really bad for PC gaming and gaming overall. It's got people to invest into it. Yeah, I'm with Porian on that one.
It was really bad for, but got people to invest. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, people want convenience, and Steam is convenient.
Yeah, until Gabe Newell dies, and then God help us, whoever runs.
The instant he drops, it's gonna go to shit.
Yeah, that's why I've been like buying my stuff on GOG. I'm like, Gabe is getting pretty old.
Don't get me wrong, GOG is ran by CD Projekt Red, and they're a bunch of woke commie retards and stuff. But say what you want about that, their aspect, their service as it stands right now is my preferred one
Yeah. Good. I mean, they have a functioning service, so
for now.
they, yeah.
That kind of
But
goes for everything
at the
right
very
now.
least, if shit goes wrong, at the very least we have our installers. That's all that matters.
Well, yeah, I have like all my install like GOG install files like backed up on externals and stuff, so those never
Yeah.
gonna go away.
Good.
And I figure after being away for almost a couple of weeks, you think I'd have more to say, but I really don't.
Yeah. I mean, you just did some sightseeing. That's it, right? Not much else.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like it was either family stuff or just me wandering.
Yep.
Trying to think if there's any funny stories from like the actual trip, like driving portion. Oh yeah, so on the way back when I was going through Quebec, there was so much construction. I swear to God. And the funny thing was, most of the construction was on like the last leg of me getting home, like within the last like 3 or 4 hours of the drive, and it's just like construction, and goddamn.
Was it construction or money laundering?
The answer is yes, but road construction when it involves roundabouts is fucking horrendous. Because you have like 3 or 4 like arteries being constructed on at once, and then like everything is funneled into one. Because like I remember one roundabout was getting worked on, and there was like an unmarked path. Like I could have just gone straight the way I wanted, but it was unmarked, so I didn't know if it was like for traffic or just for the construction vehicles. So I ended up following the flow of traffic, which went into a side town, and I had pretty much had to go to the end of town and do a loop along with everyone else because that seems like everyone made the same mistake as I did. It was just so fucking retarded. And by the time I got back to that roundabout to go where I wanted to go, the cops were there trying to direct people. And I'm sure he was there to yell at the construction guys, like, you have to label this here so people stop going in that town.
Good.
Fuck you, Sark.
Roundabouts.
I have no problem with
Where is
roundabouts.
Tucker? We pinged him. Like usually he's around at this time, but where is he now?
I don't know, maybe he's
Maybe he's running from Border Patrol.
maybe he's sleeping off the tiger blood.
Is he Charlie Sheen?
Some days, man. Some days.
Oh, more Ubisoft layoffs.
Yeah, I saw that, and it's
Okay. Was it from the dev? Was it from the? Okay, are they laying off the team who made who's making Shadows?
no.
It's
I
the
think
important question.
no. The layoffs are from their I want to say Austin thing. Like I know none of the layoffs are from either
North
France.
Carolina and San Francisco studios.
Yeah,
San
yeah,
Francisco Red Storm Entertainment.
yeah,
What
that's
did they
right.
do?
Because they rarely ever do like France or Montreal. Like those are like the golden gooses. They never get touched, but everything else is usually fair game.
Red Storm. They did a lot of stuff. Rainbow Six. Oh, they're the original Rainbow Six devs. Oh. They're also the original Ghost Recon devs. Wow, that's such respect to the studio.
No one respects the studios nowadays. What is this, the 90s?
God, it doesn't help that developer or don't respect gamers. Gamers rise up.
People
I,
still want to be game devs.
well, this is kind of tangentially. This is kind of tangentially related, but I'm in the middle of the watching of this weekend's unsubscribed podcast, and they're talking about Deadpool, and it's effectively the same topic of like Disney is making all these flops, and then Deadpool comes along and just bitch slaps them and saying we're printing money. It's like fuck off. Just give the fans what they want. That's all they have to do.
Joke about it in the film. They joke about it in the film as well. Like, oh, it's been smooth sailing since Endgame.
I still haven't gotten around to watch it yet. Is there a decent cam or actual?
I don't know. I don't keep up with cams, so.
Yeah, I'll wait for I'll wait for the physical media to come out, and I'll get a torrent then. In fact, I don't even think I finished watching Deadpool 2. I'll have to put that in the queue too.
Yeah, you don't really have to.
I know I don't have to.
You can watch this on its own.
I know I don't have to, but I feel kind of sort of obligated. Like
you can do it. It's still a good movie.
Well, just funny enough, talking about movies, last night I kind of powered through the last couple of Alien movies, Predator movies, and the last Terminator movie because they've been all shit. They've all been shit forever, and I just made like one solid afternoon, evening of watching shit, just to say like, okay.
Right.
I've been watching. I'm starting Rambo.
Speaking of Terminator, the Terminator anime is coming out the end of this month. I want to check that out.
Well, apparently it was
got leaked though.
Yeah, apparently it got leaked, but I can't find any torrents of it and stuff, so I gotta wait for the proper torrents for it to come out. But I'll watch it because it's Terminator anime.
Timothy Olyphant is the Terminator. Interesting.
Hopefully, he's as good as Cyberpunk.
I've always wanted to watch Alien and Aliens because I keep hearing good things about them, and then the rest is all not worth it.
I will agree with Porian. I actually unironically like Alien 3, but it's one of those. How do I describe it? You have to be in the right mentality. You have to be in the right mentality to go into it and stuff. Like it's a Terminator thing. Like the first one is a horror, the second one is an action, and the third one is kind of like whatever. But in terms of Alien 3, the third one is like a prison. It's like a prison drama. If you have that in the back of your head, you'll be fine. Otherwise, it'll be like, what the fuck am I watching? Well, like we've had this conversation before. Like I like Alien, I like Aliens and stuff, but I prefer the horror ones. So like Alien and Terminator, like the first movies of both those franchises, I prefer over sequels. But I don't say the sequels are bad. I just prefer the first ones.
It's like liking classic Resident Evil before it went to Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
At least we still get good Aliens games out of them. Even though the movies might be up and down quality.
What was the last Alien game? Was it like a Left 4 Dead clone?
The last game that came out was like a kind of like XCOM, but in real time.
Huh.
I know. I have a hard time saying the words "good alien games" when Colonial Marines exist.
I know.
I forgot about that.
This is the latest one. It's kind of like XCOM, but except there's no turn. That you actually have to manage your squad in real time.
Didn't we see a preview for this from one of the game things we watched?
No.
Oh, it's only $40.
This came out last year.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's $20 on Gamersgate.
It's quite apparently it's quite difficult because you have to manage your squad's fear and ammo and all that stuff. It's pretty cool.
So
pretty hardcore.
So it's like an XCOM version of like the Thing game.
I haven't played a Thing game, so I can't comment.
Well, they had like the fear squad mechanic, blah blah blah.
Yeah. And then the other one that came out before that was the Left 4 Dead one, which is actually decent.
Fire Strike, isn't it?
Fire Team Elite, yeah.
Never played Jagged Alliance.
Jagged Alliance is turn-based though.
Isn't 2 like completely different from 1, and then 3 happen, and then it's not like 2, more like 1?
Yeah, I have the first one. I want to try it out. Like I got it for free like a long time ago.
Okay, it looks kind of funny. I have to derail this. California teacher preparing for back to school finds bear in her classroom.
Oh no!
Okay, so
Find someone who can wrestle a bear.
well, I'm just wondering. It's like, okay, you walk into a classroom. Which is like which would scare you more, a bear or a Californian woman teacher?
Well,
Which you,
I don't expect a Californian woman teacher to molest me, so I am less afraid of the bear. Now I know. Oh my god! Now I know how women feels. Why they choose the bear. I became more empathetic.
you just realized the entire point of that thought experiment. It just hit you like a ton of bricks. Although calling it a thought experiment is an assault to
Kanovsky, this
other
is
thought experiments.
basically Kanovsky, this is basically what goes on in our head when we have these tools.
It took me a second to realize what the second one was supposed to be. Like, what? Okay, it makes less sense the more I look at it. If you're pointing the other way, it would make a lot more sense. Like, why would I want a staple gun that points directly back at me and that's like a revolver? It hurts my brain the longer I look at it.
Sark, I have to now that you post Charlotte, that reminds me. You know about that Professor VTuber, right? That one that I killed a long time ago and I don't anymore.
You're gonna have to narrow it down.
Oh, the guy that preemptively banned me.
Yeah, or emoji or whatever. I'll post the link. So Charlotte apparently did his model, rigged it.
Yep,
But
I know that.
Thing about Almantas is that
Wait, he preemptively banned you? What the fuck?
no, I think he got auto-modded or something, but whatever. So thing about Almantas is that he's a professor, a former professor, right? So I go into his Discord and I see that he has he/they pronouns in his Discord profile. And if you go to his Twitter and during Pride Month, you can see he retweeted a lot of Pride Month stuff as well. So I'm starting to wonder: are you okay with Charlotte being around this guy?
Look, I see they pronouns and virtue signaling. I don't trust them.
I mean, don't you think that he could be influencing Yoroshi?
Doubt it. Like Char mentioned, Pat mentioned, like how people try to influence her, and eventually she ended up like, oh shit, this guy is a piece of shit. And, like she's more, I think she more reserved or something like that because of that. Because like she mentioned like a month or two ago about like how in this group chat like there was this one guy trying to get her a drink and like so that he can like agree, so she can agree like to like do stuff and whatnot. She realized that was a bad. She realized, wait a minute, am I getting groomed or some shit? Either way, I think she based on her experience, she knows when to like realize people are going to be manipulative piece of shit because she also had Jannies that was trying to be weird with her, so and she has no Jannies now.
VTuber not be socially retarded, more difficult than you think.
Either way, I think I have faith in Char to not be too socially retarded. She at least experienced like people trying to be shit.
No, but that's the thing. I take issue with Almanza because he's a he's a former professor, and he's probably in his late 30s, so he has the experience. And I take issue with it because he likely pushed the ideology that he supports onto his students, and maybe he could do it more subtly, without
I doubt it. Like Sharp
raising up.
browses like kiwi farms and shit, so
So,
I'm pretty sure
subtlety
she's
is
too
dead.
doomed and red pilled.
Subtlety is dead. Getting like a woke activist teacher to be subtle is asking for the impossible.
Either way, like I think Char will be fine. Like
I
she
wanted to
dropped-
like this guy, man, but then I saw that and I was like, no, I'm out. Because I actually want to support male VTubers. I guess this is not the one.
I remember Cuban was the one shilling him.
I was the one who pointed it out first because one of his tweets went viral.
So
And I
wait,
think
did
someone
Cuban
else-
stop shilling him because you pointed it out?
No, he saw it as well, but I think I pointed it out to him in DMs, but he said if he does a Pride Month stream, then I'm totally in. But he hasn't shilled him since, so he probably stopped watching.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
So that's the thing. I don't know what male VTuber to support now. It's like there's only the one Arab Quran reader, and he rarely streams.
Wait, I forgot that there was a Quran reader VTuber.
Yeah, he streams Genshin on Twitch, and he plays League sometimes as well.
Oh god.
I don't know. You think video games would have been declared haram by now?
Usually Genshin.
Maybe by like the ultra hard conservatives.
Did he spread the word of Muhammad on League?
Maybe you can watch a stream, see if he does that.
I
He
only
did talk
hope-
about Mr. Beast, like the Mr. Beast controversy, and saying like how in Islam when you do an act of charity, you're not supposed to tell other people about it because you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for the sake of God.
Yeah,
And
that's how I.
basically-
I was gonna say, like, I kind of feel that way because I don't want to, like, especially since like I prefer to people, like, I actually prefer people think I'm like some sort of Hitler or like some horrible human being based on like how I talk, how I say things, what I say, and all that other bullshit. Than to think that I'm actually a decent human being. It's more fun if people think I'm Hitler, you know. But like, there's some stuff that good things I do good that where I would tell. Because it's funny because like a few months ago a buddy of mine is trying to go to Japan so that he can like start a new life there and whatnot, and then he told me like, oh man, like the fucking agency screwed me over, they're charging me extra more like with hidden fees, and I'm like, okay, how much they charging you? And like he gave me the amount, and then he said like I gave him the amount, a good chunk of the amount of what he said. And they're like, oh my god, Sark, I love you. I swear to God, when you come to Japan, I will get you number of the server of a server at a Dansei bar, which is supposed to be a reverse trap bar. He said Dansei. I'm like, all right, we're going to a Dansei bar. And then I realized, wait a minute, I'm reading the fucking reverse trap manga, and it was saying Danso. I'm like, wait a minute. This nigga say I'm gay. So I'm like, what the fuck? This is supposed to be a Danzo bar and shit. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so used to saying Dansei. I'm like, you piece of shit.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
not
find
going
out
to a
the
gay bar.
To be fair, gay bars usually have pretty good happy hour deals, and plus, if you look cute, guys will buy you free booze.
So yeah, that's probably the only good guy, me be a good person story I would say, because it's funny. It's a funny story at the very least. Because I thought he was just making a gay joke. He's like, but look, there's already like 4 servers where people think I'm gay. I'm like, I don't need my friends to think I'm gay.
I don't know. Maybe you're just the last one to realize. Much like
Yeah.
Haka. Much like Haka.
Yeah, Haka we found out recently.
Yeah.
Wait, Haka is. Wait, really?
Okay, well, okay. I have a, I have a, I have
Oh
a
my
long.
fucking god! Can
I,
Jim Rose be fucking
no, no,
straight
no.
for
Well,
once?
that's the thing. I have a long-running theory that all gym bros are gay because you're working out not to impress the ladies. You're impressing other guys. So there's only one way you cut that.
Oh my
I mean,
god!
he literally said it himself. He does it out of spite, just to like, what do you call?
Wait, he's
Invoke
gay out of
envy,
spite?
probably. But he does it to invoke envy and and jealousy, or out of people he doesn't like.
Oh, I just work out as a deterrent because I used to live in like bad areas. Like, you don't like you don't like nobody wants to put in the work to fight somebody who's at least somewhat swole. Even if you have like 500 dudes around you, nobody wants to like chance to get me in the hospital.
I don't know. I just look like a 6'4" Charles Manson. People tend not to fuck with me.
Hey, I am 5'4" manlet. I don't have that luxury. I do not have the privilege of scaring people by existing, by being a scarecrow.
Well, that's kind of the joke because well, I'm skinny fat, but like I'm tall and gangly and stuff, but I'm rather rotund around the midsection and stuff. But still, people tend to give me wide berth,
God.
even though a good stiff breeze would knock me over.
God.
Yeah. Going back to male VTubers, I honestly can't find any to recommend. I tried getting to Randon as well, but I kind of find him boring, to be honest. And apparently his Discord, like he put his foot down regarding what do you call, like, bigotry and racism and all that stuff, and you can tell he might be a bit paused.
Wait, who ran it?
Randon.
Oh.
Yeah,
Also, Porian. There's tears to this. I am simply a light-skinned dude. That ain't that scary. I am like the Donald Glover of black. Oh wait, I have. Hold on, I have a bit like a video like a little clip of like a fucking what's the word? Let me see if I can find this shit.
I was gonna call you the Will Smith of black, but that would be too insulting.
Oh dear Lord, no! I don't want to be that.
Okay, I scrolled past a couple posts of this here. Kanye West stopped by Trump rally in Los Angeles in his Cybertruck.
Oh, it's Kanye! What the? Kanye! Oh my God! Make America great again! Oh my God! Oh my God!
I think I probably unironically have the highest credit score amongst my friends.
You're played by Donald Glover.
Like every other black guy written by nervous whiteys who are stressed out.
I mean,
over
look, I
nothing.
wish.
I remember
You
this.
know what I mean.
I remember
The
this.
friendly but also quirky black male character played by Donald Glover. Has the highest grade score and also just a little bit of
The running
equality.
shine is
But not
always
too
a great
much to the point where
fucking
you
Yeah,
cross
great.
the
speaking of,
street. What the
did that
fuck?
update come out? Like, they said they were gonna like push a big update or something.
Oh yeah, they're waiting on localization. I think.
They
Or, like, did
somehow
you-
still like tweak and overhaul the game.
Also, same with like fucking Deltarune. Like for I think 3 and 4, they're gonna get released when the Japanese localization is done. I'm like, ah, dear lord.
I know. You excited for it?
Yes, I'm excited for it. Like Deltarune is great. Like it's the only time where like V talks about video games and be completely schizo about it, trying to find theories and shit. It's such a wonderful time.
I don't know. I don't.
And also, the game is fun too.
I don't know if I'm gonna play. Like, I'm not playing every episode as it comes out, and I'm kind of like on the fence whether or not I'm gonna bother playing it when it's fully out and stuff, because it's just like, I don't.
Everything
not-
is gonna be spoiled and whatnot.
Well, it's not just okay. Here's my thing. I grew up on Earthbound as a kid, so it's like, hey, this is just like Earthbound. And I was then I played Undertale, and it was just like, kind of, sort of. I guess it's okay. It's just like I don't really see all the hullabaloo, like like the whole. It comes down to the fandom question. It's like fandoms ruin everything. Blah blah blah.
I
But
think
it's just,
Deltarune is the superior game to like Undertale's by a margin, by quite the margin.
well, I would certainly hope so. Given the like, I'm not gonna poo poo Undertale. Poo poo like I'll poo poo like bad games, but Undertale's an okay game and stuff. It's competently made. It's entertaining stuff, but given the experience that Toby had on making it and stuff, it's only like logically speaking, someone who knows what they're doing, improving on their craft for the sequel, and credit where credit's due. Delta Goon, fucking hell.
But I still prefer Lisa if I want my mother clones or mother inspired games.
I don't think I've ever gone back and found like an English translation ROM of Mother 3. Like I played 1 and 2. I played Earthbound, like on the SNES, and I went back and played a ROM of the first game, but I never got around to playing the third.
God, the guy, I forgot. Was it the same people who did the Mother 3 translation that were making a Mother's 4 fan game, or was that different?
I forget, but I know what you're talking about. It does ring a bell.
Yeah, it got rebranded to Odyssey, and oh my god, that game is just straight up vaporware.
I mean, at this point, if you want to make a Nintendo fan game, just make it a Nintendo fan game and everything but name.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I mean, that's what they did. They named it Odyssey.
Yeah.
I
The
I don't
Modern
think that
Warfare
game
2
is
guys
coming
should
out,
have done that as well. The Modern Warfare 2, whatever it's called, the H2
the Modern what?
something. No, there was a team that were working on a mod for Modern Warfare Remastered that would add like content for Modern Warfare 2 and make it like the old days, the original Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. But then Activision sent them a C&D.
Yeah.
And speaking of making games and filing off the serial numbers, I kind of really want someone to make a Path of Exile ARPG that isn't owned by Tencent, because as much as I love Grim Dawn, don't get me wrong, I love my Grim Dawn stuff, but the system of Path of Exile, I just love it. Like I love the giant passive skill tree, and the Materai system. Like skill, like gems, jewels, whatever you want to call them.
Diablo clones. Have you checked out Titan Quest?
I never gone back and playing Titan Quest, but I might give Titan Quest 2 a shot.
Diablo clones. Like, there's also the X-Men Legends and Marvel Ultimate Lines, but I think those are more simpler for your tastes.
Well, it's not just necessarily playing like a Diablo clone. It's just like the best ARPG is Path of Exile, and my only gripe is that it is owned by Tencent. That's literally my only gripe.
That's the thing, when people say ARPG, like it does encompass like a few different styles.
I know, that's why I tend to try to. That's why I tend to more
Just say
specifically.
Diablo clones.
Yeah, that's why I refer to it
it's called
mostly
Diablo
as
clones.
Diablo clones. Yeah, because that's mostly why I want is the isometric Diablo clones. But it's like I spent most of this morning like on a Path of Exile skill calculator, just like brewing another build and stuff. It's like I don't want to go back and play it, but I have the itch.
Okay, let's see. Well, okay, list of Diablo clones.
There was Torchlight. I think that Torchlight 2 got the devs got dissolved though.
Which is a crying shame. And I never actually played any of the Torchlight games, but
Have you played Dungeon Siege?
No.
Like I know Seth did a video on that one. It looks pretty cool, but apparently it's pretty jank.
Oh,
Well-
Ross Scott did a video on Dungeon Siege as well.
Yeah. list of Diablo clones, Diablo 2. I'm with Boring on that one.
Yeah.
Man, I wasted most of my high school and all of university playing Diablo 2. Oh, shit.
Okay, so
No, I'm
I
surprised
found
there
this
isn't
list
like
on
a.
Giant Bomb. Check it out.
I was gonna say that I'm surprised there isn't a Warhammer 40k Diablo clone. You would think that would fit well.
I think 40k. There's a Warhammer one, but not a 40k one. I think I was looking and I just saw the Warhammer name, so that's why it's.
Well, no, I can see like Warhammer Fantasy being a good Diablo clone, but 40k,
There is one, but apparently it's just all right. Nothing. It's kind of mid. Like, let me just find it. Here we go.
I'm kind of angry at this list. The Diablo is actually on the list for Diablo clones.
Yeah, but it's pretty outdated because it only goes up to Torchlight 2.
Yeah, at least Grim Dawn's on it. Oh, Hellgate! Fuck, I remember when that came out. Fuck, that was garbage fire.
I remember that, and then like it made a comeback with like the multiplayer server or something like that.
I know, but the thing is, like, you have to understand, like, the fan expectation of Hellgate London, because it was made by a bunch, and I mean a fuck ton bunch of like ex Blizzard North devs. So there was a lot of high hopes, and it just fizzled.
Last Epoch. Oh, this is a new one.
Last Epoch. Is he related to Tupac? I see Legend of
This is
Hand of
cinematic,
God,
but I
and
wanna-
I'm like, damn, I want me a God Hand sequel.
Yeah, Chaos Bane. Yeah, I remember that now.
Inquisitor Martyred is a Diablo clone? Wait. Oh, it apparently is. Okay, Sark, I think you got your 40k Diablo clone.
Recent review mix. All reviews mostly positive.
Inquisitor Martyr. Okay, this is. Let me see the gameplay. I can tell at a glance if it's a Diablo clone.
When I say mute, you will fucking mute. I give up. Yeah, it's a Diablo clone. It's isometric.
Okay, and yeah, I found this Reddit thread from last year. So he says Grim Dawn, Path of Exile, Last Epoch, Titan Quest, Sacred Fate, Torchlight Siege, Chronicon, Stormancer.
Yeah. It's all the usuals. Like, there's only so many ways you can skin this cat, and I've played a good chunk of them stuff. But again, I just want Path of Exile that's not 10-cent owned. It's still the best Diablo clone, but it's just like, for me, it's just like it pains my soul when I want to play it. It just feels dirty.
If you want something with similar mechanics, I think you're gonna have to look really hard.
I know, but it's kind of it's. I know I'm probably not going to find it and stuff, but it's kind of one of those wishful thinking things. Like, can someone just out there nut up and just make a Path of Exile clone with the serial numbers filed off? I'll probably make a new character by the end today.
You get back into that game.
I don't want to, but I'm probably going to.
You need that fix, huh?
I'm an addict. I'll admit it.
Yeah, I do want like different fixes of genres every now and then.
I want
Can't
to
play
fix
FPSs forever.
I want my fix of Fallout clones. Thankfully, I got the
Fallout
Russians to like
clones.
the classic
Yeah.
ones. Classic ones.
Well, the
Lady
CRPGs.
Yeah, but I'm just glad that the Russians are able to like help get my fix. You know.
But you
God
want a
bless those
turn-based
modders.
isometric RPG?
Yep. Ideally, in apocalypse.
In an apocalypse, well, I was gonna say you know the same developers, Black Isle Studios. They also made some Dungeons and Dragon RPGs like
Baldur's Gate.
Ice. No, that was BioWare,
Icewind Dale.
but
Okay.
they made Icewind Dale and Planescape. But there are settings where you can make it so that it plays like a turn-based game.
Oh yeah, it's like real-time combat with pause.
Yeah, but there are settings where you could set it to pause after like every action or every few something seconds or
There's
something
a
like that.
Wasteland 3?
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's been out
And
for a
it's new.
while.
I was just familiar with the first one. Okay, so that implies there's also two.
Is it? Oh, good.
So yeah, I think
Is-
well, if you want an apocalypse, then I can't really think of anything.
Yeah, no worries. Like, I just like the setting of Fallout. Honestly, that's basically it. Like,
I've
been
never
going
played a
through-
Fallout game till now, and I still have every game up to New Vegas on EGS.
Oh wait, so which Fallout game you played?
No, that's the thing. I've never played one,
Oh, okay.
but I want to
Ah.
someday.
Well, fucking
Start-
BB is or was playing the old Fallout games on stream.
Play 1, and then 2.
I know.
and
I
then
know she
download the
was. She
Russian
was
mods.
playing. I know she was playing the first one. Did she ever finish that?
I don't know. I lost interest. Again, game streams. Blah. I want to say she's on 2 now. I forget.
Oh, is she gonna play the Russian mods?
I doubt it.
Ah. Sonora was a fun game. I was playing that game during my trip on Japan. During my trip in Japan,
Then I
just playing
think
like
if you Zena, if you want your game like Path of Exile, I think you're gonna have to put your hands inside the shit, like that being Reddit, and actually make a post asking for one.
All right, I swallow my pride and go and log back into my account.
As hey, you got any like I may be specific, like say I want these kind of mechanics and this kind of feel or whatever.
Well, literally all it is: Diablo clone, large ass passive tech tree, and Materai magic system. That's literally Path of Exile. The question is, am I going? The question is, am I going to play 2 when it comes out? They're not getting any money if they're charging. If they're charging for the base game, I'm not playing it. They're not getting my money.
I mean, if the first game is free, then I don't think there's any reason they would charge for the second game.
But again, it's on by Tencent now, and they want to make their money, so that's not.
I mean, it says like on the Steam page, next generation free to play action RPG. First closed beta test coming soon. Register now from last month.
Oh, call me back when there's a Sigma test. I'm ready.
Sigma
Put me in
test.
couch.
the Sigma test is the actual launch of the game.
I'll play Final Fantasy 13. Oh, fuck off.
Oh yeah, isn't
Oh.
Spellforce kind of an action RPG with RTS elements? Let me see.
The name rings a bell. That's my screen cap of the game.
The first one seems to play like an RTS.
Real-time strategy, role-playing series.
That's the thing. I've been sinking my teeth into more RPGs lately.
You have. You have. You have been on a tear of those as of late.
Yeah, I'm currently playing through Pathfinder Kingmaker. So once I finish that, then I want to get to the next Pathfinder game.
My game decision choices are based off RNG. I put all my games on a wheel, spin it, and that's what I play.
Yeah, there's a tool that does that for your Steam libraries on.
Of course there is.
Okay. Wait, would it include a GOG library too?
Let's see.
And then there's also emulation games that I always wanted to. I wanted to play
So
via
we
emulations.
Oh, dude, this is. Wait, hang on. Let's see. No, this is for Steam, but I don't know if there's one for GOG.
There has to be.
I think if there isn't one, you just have to find a way to export the list of games as a text file and then put that into a randomizer.
Okay then.
Or you could just do a numbered thing and count the first, like how many games you have, and then just pick a random number.
Yeah. I already have like my little wheel spinner. I already put all my stuff in a CSV file, so it's like, okay, these are a list of games I have. This is my backlog.
I mean, you could just
Pick
do
my
the number
games.
thing. It's really simple. Just take.
I mean, I already have my wheel already set up. Like
Okay.
I'm like I don't need to complicate things more and do more extra work that when the work is already there.
But yeah, backlog waits for no one. And now I still have to get through all the Doom episode because they released the new port.
Okay, you know, speaking of games, I look forward to the Star Wars Bounty Hunter game because like that one of the boss fights crashed on Dolphin, and I never got past it.
Oh yeah, they ported it to PC.
Yes, I know,
Finally.
right?
There's still a lot of games that need to port for Star Wars.
God, did Republic Commando get a port to like consoles, modern day consoles now?
I think it did. Let me check.
I'm sad that there's not gonna be a Republic Commando 2. I think
Nah,
it will
we
conflict
were gonna
with the
get
lore.
we were gonna get an Imperial Commando game, weren't we?
That's still on the menu?
No, well, I mean, of course, that's long gone, but
Okay.
it was.
Yeah,
they were thinking about it.
we were, and then then like the Disney
Okay.
buyout happened. I
It's-
think.
Okay, it's on Nintendo Switch and PS4 apparently. You missed it. That's the thing. Like, you have to follow like the Star Wars account because they put out all these announcements. These are like smaller news of they don't get picked up by the bigger publications sometimes.
You know, I forgot how is Imperial Commando gonna work, especially since the Bad Batch exists.
I don't know. They can just do whatever. You can go ham. That's the thing with the
I don't
old
like how
content. They just went ham. Nowadays it's just really restrictive with the storytelling.
Look, with Bad Batch, they brought people from Commando characters from Commando, and I'm like,
They did, and one
look
guy
how
and he just stands there. He just stands there and does nothing.
look how they massacre my boys.
I don't know what they were thinking.
Oh shit! It was already out.
The answer is they weren't.
It's a spire, so a grain of salt. But apparently the reviews are very positive, so I guess it works.
It just works.
Just works. I'm so glad they're not doing the Koto remake.
But that was still it was still like in dev hell. Like they were trying to bring that back.
Is it officially canceled yet?
No, now Saber is doing it. No.
Yeah.
And yeah, Spire, they still. By the way, I don't think they updated the Battlefront collection till now. And you can still buy it. All reviews mostly negative.
Many
Aspire. So
suspicious.
let's see. What's the last update for the game? June. Yeah, if you want to play Battlefront, just get on Game Ranger, honestly.
you're talking about classic Battlefront, not EA
Classic.
Battlefront.
Yeah, not EA, the classic one. Yeah.
Just have to specify.
They can just do whatever Star Wars canon always did. Yeah, but the thing is with the canon, like they say there's no tiered system, but clearly there is. And that being, and at the top is all the live action stuff.
Yeah, you know,
Like,
speaking
you
of live
remember-
action, I've had no issues with the fucking puppeteering stuff in the Mandalorian season 3. Like, I watched I watched Toku, like, but I see like the little fucking Yoda, baby Yoda doing jumping like fucking strings. I'm like, this is charmingly cheesy.
Yeah, and it's always cheesy. It always like they always go for
Like-
that pulpy vibe.
Yeah, but like people were just so fucking aggro with it. It was like when they saw like the fucking baby Yoda jumping around, like getting upset. I'm like, dude, have
No,
some fun,
they were intentionally going for that classic feel. Like they said it. I saw some of the behind the scenes documentaries. They said they literally wanted to feel like a puppet, to make it look and feel like a puppet.
Well,
I like
yeah,
it.
like I remember, yeah, like I remember the
People
development.
don't.
Yeah, like I remember the development of the Mandalorian season 1 stuff. I think literally like one of the leads of the show was like either one of the stars or one of the leads was just like, yeah, if it's not a puppet, I'm walking. It's like I want Baby Yoda to be. No, seriously, like literally, I forget if it was a
I
producer.
love that guy. Then
I forget if it was an
I owe him
actor.
a drink.
I forget if it was like an actor or director or producer or something, but like a major person in the development was like, look, if it's not a puppet, I'm gone.
I think I know what you're talking about. It was Werner Herzog, wasn't he? He said like, "Oh, I don't want it to replace with CGI. I actually want it on the set, something like that."
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, it was Werner Herzog.
God, hold up. Speaking of puppets, it reminds me of something. Let's see. Brothers. For one of the Sentai season, they had a puppet as one of the Rangers or Sentai members. Unfortunately, when they have to move him, he was CGI. But like for still images like this, they have an actual puppet to use.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, it's fucking great. Oh god, I should watch Thunderbolt Fantasy because it was like I know Gen or Butcher works on it, but it's like Garo but with puppets in terms of like over the top rules of cool.
That's usually a good way to go about things, but then again, Witcher.
I don't know. Like from what people say that it's really good. So, and Ur Butcher isn't like fucking it up. So it's like.
Anyway, it's getting late for me. I'll head off. You guys have a good one.
Okay, take it easy.
Later.
And then your avatar got huge.
Damn. Wait, fucking, where's the fucking like? Oh man, I was hoping it would like show the. There it is, the demon poop face. Because of phallic, because of joking, because of phallic jokes.
Everybody likes a good old dick joke.
Except for feminists.
Oh, they just don't like dicks.
But I would. I was gonna say I wouldn't consider them people, but yours is a lot better. Wait,
What?
the gay male feminists do.
Well, the male feminists are just either groomers, pedos, or faggots.
Exactly. So they like dick. At least half of them do. Half of that category.
It is a safe bet. Oh god, my eyes. Firefox, load into dark mode. I beg of you.
Oh my god! I need to start switching to Firefox now that ad blocks is getting like Google decided like say like no more ad block.
I don't know about how that's going to survive, or even if it is.
I mean, what, the no more ad block or?
Well, like a lot of websites, not just YouTube and that, there has always been on the eternal war with the ad blockers and stuff, and it's just like, I don't know. You're never going to have a completely lockdown system. There's always going to be ways to circumvent things.
Yes, join us in the only option to chromo homo. Yeah, like I don't think that many users actually, especially with like if they're a phone users, they're gonna use ad block and shit.
I
I don't
guess.
like I really doubt there's like that many people who use ad block, and it's just Google trying to fucking squeeze as much blood from this rock, considering that all their other products is like losing money.
Yeah, but you can say that about anything these days.
Corey, I was talking about normies, like your average run of the mill people who don't even know what the hell is a Firefox in the first place.
I've had a love-hate relationship with Firefox ever since day one. But
What
well, like
happened?
mostly the memory leak issues. Firefox has always had memory leak issues. Doesn't matter
Oh
what the
yes.
platform or age and stuff. They always have memory leak issues, and it's usually good for a time. Then it goes back and be bad. And it's kind of just like one of those things at this point.
How about LibreWolf? Does that fix the memory leak?
I don't know. I never used it.
Hmm.
Those cucks will never change. Yeah, it's saying something. Fun and shield.
Jesus Christ. Just download more RAM, Porian. You don't have 64 gigabits of RAM on you?
They gave me who's it?
He's a 32. Let's shame him.
I don't even know what I have.
Same here. I'm gonna check.
Program.
Specky.
Specky. Hey, Specky. New
Let's
version of
see.
Specky. Yes, I'll download new version of Specky. But first, well, the current one's going 64 gigabytes of RAM. Good old gaming notebook.
Let's see. I'm a 32 lit. I'm a filthy 32 lit.
Oh, well, it could be worse. Let's see what the fuck. Let's see what the graphics card is for this one here. Let's see. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 280.
Let's see, what's my RAM usage?
2080. Yeah.
Yeah, Google Chrome is taking up my RAM usage, a good chunk of it.
I just love it. I just love it how our penis measuring contest always devolves down to our computers. It's kind of like without fail. I know. I've been going for an hour and a half. I have like a week of streams ahead of me. I got nothing else right now. How about you?
And then it really.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to call it here. Thanks for showing up there, Sark and Uber who left us.
All right, later.
Yeah. And everyone else, thanks for coming. Take it easy. Later.